Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Classic Beauty Over 60. If you're here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. All right, I just did a video on this product, this Cos RX Snail Mucin. It's available at Amazon and Ulta. I was actually shook by this. My husband had been using this for a while, and I noticed his skin was looking really good, and he works a lot outdoors. So when this came along, I thought, okay, well, I'll give it a try. I do know it works at, to some degree, but honestly, I could not believe it. So I wish I would have taken a picture before, but I did not think this, I didn't think anything of it. I thought, oh, we'll just try it, because nothing else has ever worked to actually take out the lines. So I have I'm Italian. I've got some thicker skin, I guess. And under here, from here to here, the lines were like this way. And the skin, is so tough there. Like, it's like elephant hide, I swear. It's like, it feels thicker. It's just tougher. Nothing really bothers it. I don't have a sensitive neck or anything. And so I thought, this stuff will never get through that hide. You know what I mean? It was just, I thought an impossibility, but I can't believe it. About 3 days in, it works. So, and I wasn't feeling good. I had a bout of, plantar fasciitis. And so I didn't feel like doing anything. And I didn't put this on for like 2 days, and and it's still soft. So can't believe it, you guys, honestly. And how much was this? I want to say it was 12 something. It wasn't that much. So, I'm putting that on first, and then I'm putting on my Peach and Lily. And I put the Snail Mucin on every day, but this, I switch out between this and the Peter Thomas Roth serum for myself. And yeah, it was such a shock. Got to plump up my lips. A little bit busy today. I got some running around to do. I've got my weekly breakfast with the ladies, and I do some civic stuff, and I've got a meeting tonight in the next couple of towns over to do that. So I just roll my lips and put on my lip plumping serum, or it's not a serum, it's a balm. It's by Buxom. I'm going to hydrate my skin really quick with this e.l.f. Hydrate. If you didn't see my video before, this is new to me, and I'll definitely use it up. It's just, it feels great going on. It just doesn't stay. I don't feel it, like my skin after doesn't feel plump and bouncy, you know what I mean? So, but, it'll work for just getting my skin hydrated real quick before I put on my makeup. And it was inexpensive. So, it's thick enough. It just, and it feels like great when you first put it on. I just wish that feeling would stay, and maybe it was a little more of a barrier cream for me. Put on Tarte Shape Tape, and this stuff is so, it's so thick, and you don't need that much of it, that I really just only need to put that, and then brush that in. I am still loving those press-on eyelashes. Oh, I'm going to try something I saw on a TikTok today, curling my eyelashes. It's an interesting little hack, and we'll see if it works for me. Maybe if it does, it'll work for you. Yeah, I found a channel that I like, and it's got a younger girl on it, but she's got some great great new products that she's into. I like her. I'll list her later. Okay. There we go for that. Let me take a look at that. See that it's... So I got my eyebrows, it was only $27 at Ulta. I just got them cleaned up. I have my own, wax machine, but my eyes aren't good enough anymore with, you know, see how to get around. And so I made sure, and I got the younger girls to do it with no glasses. I'm sorry, but I just can't afford to lose my tails. And yeah, she just did above and right here and then right in here. And so I will do all the rest that I need done. I have a video on that, but I'll post another one. And let's see. So today's going to be a longer day. So I think I'm going to need to get the big dogs out and use my super stay, because my meeting tonight is at 4. So I'm going to be needing this makeup to last for a while, because I'm starting my day out in a few hours. Just going to use my blender. I do not put any makeup on my forehead, no foundation anyway, and I try to miss my lines here and my crow's feet. I just kind of feather it out with whatever I've got left on my brush or my beauty blender. This has got good coverage and long wear. So for a long day, like today, what I'll do is I press it in like that, and I will use my brush and buff it. Warren Buffett, or I meant Jimmy Buffett. Warren Buffett. Jimmy Buffett just died. Wow. Anyway, sorry. So I'll try and blend this in pretty good, feather it out. Notice I still really haven't touched my forehead. I imagine as I get older, I'm 61, but I imagine as I get older, I will have to cover up that forehead a little more, because I'm pretty much thinking that the sun damage, I come from Las Vegas and California before that, so I imagine the sun damage will rear its head at some point. But I haven't had to use anything yet, and I think I see like a couple of spots, like maybe 1 or 2 on my forehead kind of thing. I used to spend a lot of time out, you know, on the water, on the boat, and all that good stuff. So yeah, there's that. But I take really, really good vitamins that are great at a cellular level. And I I think I would have already had some markings if I hadn't. So I love the stuff that I take. We'll get into that too, because I've got some great information on longevity and quality of life type of supplements and that kind of thing. And I don't sell anything. So, all right. So we've got that on. It looks good. Let's go ahead and contour today. Today, I'm going to go ahead. I just contoured my nose and accidentally didn't film it, but I have a short on that. And I did it the exact same way. I always do. I'm also going to go ahead and I'd like to work on this little gel, these little round things. And I think I will go back into that cappuccino. And just get rid of it. Much better. All right, let's see. How about next? Oops, I didn't put the brush back. I will probably do I would like to do a little bit lighter on either side of that nostril. So I'm going to use, this is the Garnier, sorry, upside down erase. And I am going to kind of clean up my edges. So I want this a little cleaner. Put that there. And I'm going to put this down the middle for a non-glowy highlight. I'm also going to put it on either side of my nose contour, the darker color. Okay. Then I will go ahead and use my Milani. Oh, you know what? I would also like to put a little highlight over my lip without it being glowy today. Just a tad. I'm going to use my Milani Berry Amour. It's a blush. I use it as a bronzer because it does have a little bit of color in there. I like to get my ears. And I'll put this on my forehead. It doesn't have wild sparkle in it or anything. I'm almost done with it. Need to get some more. So, I was telling you guys that I am doing an experiment on wrinkles with, it's actually an acne patch, and it had salicylic, no, it had colloidal silver on it. And they're little tiny round patches. Well, I feel that it would take away wrinkles. So I have been putting it for the last, what, 4 nights, maybe 4 or 5. I have right here, there's a line. It's already improved. And I'll show you a before picture. But yeah, it's already softening it. I can see it. And also, I had a weird, like a, I don't know, this weird skin thing right here that made it like another wrinkle want to form around it. And I'm like, God, really? So I think it's working, you guys. I really do. And you know, this, it was, I had pimples and they all ran to when they finally got done being a pimple, they made those holes, and that's how I have that lovely little remembrance of that. They all ran together. Isn't that nice of them to make one giant wrinkle? Okay. I also have been using a technique where instead of going from completely the bottom up, I'm going a little higher to give myself an illusion of a lift. So you want to hold your pencil far down. This is, all my stuff is listed. This is Benefit, and it's waterproof. And you want to hold it way down here because it's a lighter touch. You want to go from the outside of your nose straight up. So, and you don't want to do, in my opinion, every hair, because nobody, not usually, unless you're younger, has all their hairs left still. So you want it to look a little believable. And then just comb them up. That way you don't see what you just did there with the pencil. And notice I'm not going like this, I'm going to the side. Just like one hair, one hair, one hair, one hair. And I go one hair above the actual hair of my tail to give it just the littlest lift ever. That one looks too thin still. So I'm making it a little thicker because it makes it's a more youthful look. Throwback to the Naked palette by Urban Decay, Naked 3. It was one of my favorite palettes when I got a little older and wasn't wearing all the crazy fun makeup that I used to. Beautiful palette. So let's see. The first one I'll use is going to be I think I'll do an all over putty. And it doesn't look like it has any sparkle in it at all. So taking away my hoods. As you can see, this eye is now, looks like it's sunk back in. It's color theory. And this eye is still light, so it looks like it's protruding because it is. We're gonna cover that up real quick. We don't want that. At least I don't. Okay. When you're younger, you can get away with, and if you don't have hooded eyes, I suppose, or if you've got deep set eyes, you'll want to use the exact opposite. You'll want to do a light color there, but I have the opposite problem, so I did a dark color. Okay. I am going to use, this is pretty, it's called Dust, and it's kind of a pink, a light pink. And I'll use that with the smaller end of my brush here, just from the inside corner on the movable lid. It's really light. This is what that looks like. And let's see, so now for my outside corner, I'm going to use, this is pretty. This is, I think it says actual, I don't know. It's too old and it's too faded, but it's a brown, and I'll use that same end of that brush, and I'm going up past my crease, and I want my crease, I'm putting it above the crease for me. And when you're our age, you want to pat it in. Because if I were to do what the younger girls do and just do the back and forth motion, it would skip. Now you're going to take your fluffy end and you're going to do tiny circles going inside, not outside of those lines that you just made, just to buff them in. These are pretty colors, but I like a little bit more of a balmy type of a eyeshadow. I feel that I know these last longer because they are powder, but it feels dry. Okay, now we'll do the other eye. Okay, just little round circles again. My friends and I are gonna have end of season barbecue before it starts to get really cold. I'm supposed to go kayaking this weekend, but one of the people doesn't want to travel all the way down here, and the other person forgot about it, so I don't know if I'm still gonna do it or not. That's pretty. I find that putting on the glitters with your finger or a wet brush is the best. It really makes them show up. Okay, so the hack. A lot of these hacks are, you know, I mean, geez, you know, I'm 60 something, so a lot of these hacks aren't hacks. A lot of these things that the kids are putting on TikTok are not new. But every once in a while you find one that you haven't seen, and that's the case with this. So let's try it. Okay, so first, you do it regularly. Do your thing regular. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Bend. I like to bend the very tips first, and then I go in. We're going to count to 20. then she took her translucent powder and she put it on there, cover it all up. Then put on your mascara like you normally would. I hope this works because I really don't feel like starting over. All right. And she, oh God, this feels, ugh. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Oh, that feels nasty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 20. And then, it did not work, guys. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I don't know about that. Huh. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, but I don't know. It feels weird. I was always taught never to put on your mascara first and then curl. I was crazy taught because it would pull out your lashes generally. All right, let's do it. For some reason, this side of my face, eyelashes are always more sparse and they never want to curl as much as the other side, which is so weird. So in the video, they didn't say anything about I had to wait before I used the other one, so let's try it again. Okay. Let's see what we got, huh? Then I saw one, which I'm not willing to try at all, ever, is the girl did it upside down, which I can just see that going horribly wrong for me. Well, I don't know. Maybe they look a little, maybe they are just a little bit more lifted. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really tell. Anyway, got to set my under eyes. So, yeah, let me know. What do you think? Do you think they look a little more curly? I don't know. So I am going to do the troughs, underneath the troughs of my eyes with that same setting powder. When I bend down like this, you should be able to see them pretty good. I know I can. Okay. Dust that off. Looks like I'm baking. I'm not. All right. better. All right, I want to do a darker lip today. I'm thinking of red. This is This is a really bright red and I love it. Let me find my lip pencil. Oh, I think that's somewhere else. Well, I'll just use this. Kind of spread that in a little bit better. It's a little thick on this side. Okay. I should have looked in the bigger mirror while I was doing that because I got out of the lines. I colored out of the lines. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I will just take a concealer, just use my Shape Tape, I guess, and cover that up. All right. Get it off my teeth too. Oh. I'm not liking this. It's not working out the way I wanted it to. Okay, what's going on here? it's really drying. I think it's L'Oreal and L'Oreal. Okay, I used the clear creamy end of a 24-hour Super Stay by Maybelline, I believe. I used the other end of that. So, all right. Because that makeup is a long wear, it looks a little dry. So let's take care of that. I'll use my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Are you quite comfy, baby girl? Little puppies at my side. I wasn't gonna sparkle, but that's just too flat. Okay. Well, I have to do my hair yet, but I think I like the lipstick color. I usually wait to wear these colors during like winter, but why? And I'm not sure about the eyelash hack. Maybe this is the look for the day. I'm just gonna go take care of my hair, get dressed up, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, I've done my hair. I am going to let it be a little kooky crazy today, only because I want to keep the curl that I put in it. And then I'll either recurl it or leave it as it is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lean with leaving it as it is. But yeah, I'm still growing my hair out. I keep saying I need to give myself a trim just up at the top, not anything else. And I will, and I'll take you guys along for that. All right, well, I hope you are going to have an awesome day. I am without plantar fasciitis today, so I know I'm going to have a better day than I've had in the last few days. Man, you guys, that's not a bunch of fun. Anyway, it's a lot less of a bad thing than it could have been. So I'm grateful, and I'm grateful it's over. All right, I will talk to you guys next time. Bless yourselves. Bye.